Hello students, myself Akanksha. Today in this class we are going to study about the fundamental unit of life, cell. And now before starting this topic, let me introduce myself. I have done my graduation in zoology botany, then post-graduation MSc in zoology. And I have also done B.Ed. Within 2-year duration of my B.Ed, I have cleared both the level of CTET for primary and secondary. And most recently, in April 2022, I have cleared AWES exam for 2 posts, TGT Science and PRT. This AWES exam is Army Welfare Education Society exam which is conducted in all over India. Now, let's come on our topic, cell. In Latin word, cell means tiny or small boxes. And in biological terms, cell is a structural, functional and biological unit of life. Or we can say structural, functional and biological unit of all living organisms. We can compare cells to bricks also. Just like bricks are assembled together to build home or houses, in that same way, cells are also assembled together to make the body part of living organism. Now, cell was first discovered by Robert Hooke with the help of primitive microscope in the slice of cork. Cork is a part of a tree. And the cell which he discovered was the dead cell. Then another scientist, Leo Van Hoek, discovered this cell in pond with the help of advanced or compound microscope, and the cell which Leo Van Hoek discovered was the living cell. So from here conclusion is that the cell was first discovered by Robert Hooke, but the first living cell was discovered by Leo Van Hoek. Now these are the experiments are performed by our scientists. We teachers also perform some experiments in our laboratory so that students can also explore in the field of cell. Now what experiment we do? We take an onion bulb. With the help of forceps, we remove the peel of onion from its inner side, or we can say from the concave side. After removing that peel, we keep that peel in petri dish which is full of water, so that that peel doesn't destroy, dry. And after performing several activities, when we observe this onion peel under the microscope, we easily observe the cell. Now, shape and size. The shape and size of a cell may vary from organism to organism. They may be of different shape and sizes. And also, the cell of one organ to the cell of another organ of same organism may also vary. Generally, cells are rounded, spherical, elongated. Some are too large, some are pointed from one end, round from another end. Some are rounded from the both ends. Now from here, we conclude that the shape of cell depends upon the function they perform in our body. For example, nerve cells. We see the nerve cells are too much large, blood cell, etc. Now, number of cells. In number of cells, there are 2 types of cells, as I have written on the blackboard: unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular itself, uni means single, cellular means cell. Single cell organisms are called unicellular, and multicellular, too many cells can combine together to form a multicellular organism. In unicellular, we study about the blue-green algae, and in multicellular, we study about plants, animal, fungi, etc. In this topic, we also study about one theory that is called cell theory. So, cell theory is one of the biggest generalization in biology. Cell theory was given by 2 scientists, Matthews and Swan. Matthews and Swan. These 2 scientists have given 3 basic points in this cell theory. So, first is all living organisms are made up of one or more kind of cell. Second, cell is the basic structure, function and organization of all living organism. And third, all cell arises from the pre-existing one. So these 3 are, we can say, the pillar of cell theory. Now let's come on the type of cell. Cell are of 2 types, eukaryotes and prokaryotes. In eukaryotes, generally nucleus is present but lack of nuclear membrane. So we can say not well developed nucleus is present. And in eukaryotes, nucleus is present with well mannered organized nuclear membrane. Due to organization and synchronization, eukaryotes are more complex and large in number, and due to less development, prokaryotes are less complex and are less in number. In prokaryotes, we study about algae and blue-green algae, and in eukaryotes, we study about plants and animals. Eukaryotes are also further bifurcated into animal cell and plant cell. So about animal cell and plant cell, their differences, their figure, we will study in our next class. So all over conclusion of today's class, today we have studied about cell, their definition, their discovery, types, shape, and one thing most important, cell theory. So I hope you understood. With the interest of time, this much I can cover. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.